Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO build. Today is going to be a fun one. We have a small Ninjago set, and that marks only the second Ninjago set we've ever built on this channel, so that's pretty cool. We're also starting a Ninjago minifigure display. So right behind me, if you haven't seen any of my videos before, I've been working on like a minifigure wall. Sorry. I started with Disney, and I started with the Clone Troopers from Star Wars, and I just ordered the Marvel one, which you might be able to see in camera, but if not, it is just above the Clone Troopers. And then I ordered Ninjago as well, and Ninjago is by far and away one of my favorite LEGO themes, and I want to start building more of them because I'm trying to transition a lot of my displays to like more of a medieval setup, and I'm working on some like story stuff for Instagram. So the next few months, really to finish off like 2024, which sounds insane to say finish off 2024, but by the time you guys see this video, we're going to be pretty deep into August, so it's going to be crazy. Speaking of August, Jaw set's finally coming out, so I'm very excited. This is a small one. This is the Imperium Dragon Hunter Hound, and I haven't watched any of the new series in a very long time, so I'm a bit out of the loop, no idea, but I do know Jay and Lloyd, and then we have the Imperium Claw General. So pretty cool. Almost looks like a Fenrir wolf, so I think that's definitely a pretty neat figure that I'll use somewhere else. Probably, again, in like a medieval storytelling environment. I think that would be pretty cool. But then, of course, we do have two of the ninjas and an evil commander. So, yeah, we're going to start the minifigure display today. So I've had this. I picked it up on clearance, like $3 off. But that's enough to constitute, hey, it's clearance, gotta buy it now. And then I have one or two other small ones as well, so look forward to the Ninjago playlist going up hopefully pretty soon. And then I just, again, started all these minifigure displays, so I'm adding a bunch of new figures to the collection all the time. So like, comment, subscribe if you can, helps the channel out a lot. Follow me on Instagram, definitely. That's kind of where you sneak peek out of everything and like sales and stuff like that as well. I try and talk to you guys as much as I can on there, and I'll see you at the end of the build, folks. Alright, so here's the final build overall. Very, very cool set. I like it. The wolf is very neat. I like the gold accent. You have a cool printed piece here and a couple stickers as well. However, my favorite part is probably the villain, but we'll get to him in a moment. We'll start off with Lloyd. Now, I have not built an Ninjago set in a hot minute. I don't know when they started using these headpieces and the actual, like, heavier piece around the outside to make it look more like a shawl, rather than just that smaller piece of the mask. But I think that is very cool looking. Great torso print, great leg print. Ninjago is just an awesome set. Plus you got the green eyes, of course. You can also swap it around. Again, haven't watched it in a long time, so I have no idea what the power-up is. But I'm sure if you're watching this out there, you know what it is. So very, very cool minifigure. Absolutely love it. Then we move on to Jay. Very similar in torso print, of course. Everything's going to be the same for this figure as the last, except for green versus blue, of course. And then, oh, you know what? I think it's a mask. I don't think it's a power-up. I think it's just like a little mask on their eyes. You know what? I'll leave it in. It happens. And then we have the Imperium Claw General. Very awesome minifigure here. Great shoulder pads. Great helmet. Definitely very different. I love it. And then, of course, that giant scythe as well. Very, very cool. You have some excellent torso print between the gold scales and some orange and black trim. And that is a fantastic looking minifigure. And then move on to little Fenrir here. Very awesome. Of course, you do have posable legs if you want, but you got a nice coloration here between some nougat, some orange, gold, dark red, black, some gray, some light gray, some dark gray. Very, very cool. And then, of course, we do have that sticker piece for the flag up top and the back with a little club tail as well. This piece right here is a 2x2 little cylindrical circular piece, and it's awesome. This spikes are on the outside. I would love to get a lot of those and make like some sort of like medieval wall or something like that. I think that would be very cool. And of course the mouth does open up and down. I think Fenrir exists in like one Marvel set. I think, you know what? While we're talking about this, I might as well look, because I'm actually kind of curious. Does it not? Hold on. We're gonna figure this out. Oh yeah, okay. The Ultimate Battle for Asgard, which came out in 2017, had a Fenrir. Honestly, this one does look a little bit better. Obviously, the gold wouldn't match Fenrir too much, but you know, you get what I'm putting down here. You can probably work this in if you needed a Viking figure for like a theme or anything like that. Now, obviously, there was one in the Viking Age as well. Yeah, the Fenris Wolf. Okay. So, yeah, we've had a couple iterations of these wolves over the days. Obviously, the original Viking one was a bit rough, but it's what you had to do back then. I mean, that was 2005 and 6 already, so very, very cool. I just kind of wanted to point out, like, the other wolves and stuff like that, if you're interested in, like, having that as a theme somewhere. It is definitely one that you can find some cool stuff to. I think even Chima had some wolves, but it is cool. It's something a little bit different, and I definitely like it. I'm working on a cool idea for a display right now, and I think that could actually work out pretty well. Might have to swap out a little bit of the gold, but even then, I don't think I'm going to care that much. So thank you guys so much for joining me for another build. Now we're going to put this in the Ninjago minifigure theme behind me, and I'll show you guys what we're looking at for the future. Alright, well the new minifigures are in. They're going to be right up top. Of course, Golden Lloyd, Golden Ninja, is going to be on the outside, the Hound Commander, and I think this dude's like a Anachondri. I can't remember. It's been a hot minute, but yeah, the minifigure wall is slowly growing. I actually put this all together last night. Got Disney up top. That Ninjago one's going to be awesome once I get that a little fuller, and of course the clone figure display as well. But yep, so that's just going to do it for this episode. I'm so happy to be back into Ninjago, and I can't wait to be adding more sets and building this minifigure shelf out as well. So thank you guys so much for joining me for another LEGO build. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. Helps the channel a lot, and I'll see you next time. Happy building, everybody.